Good morning, students, or good afternoon, whenever you guys are watching this, or good evening. Anyway, so we're going to do a lesson today on the power rule, okay? So we're going to be working with exponents for a little while here. Last week we learned about the multiplying rule and the dividing rule, so today we're moving on to the power rule, okay? So that is when you have a variable to a power and then to another power. Okay, so x squared to the third. Okay, so there's two exponents there. Now, what the rule says is you take these two exponents and you multiply them together. So 2 times 3 is 6. And so whatever's inside this parenthesis gets the power of 3. But if it already has a power, you multiply it. So x to the 6th. Okay, pretty simple. Let's do another one. So x to the 4th squared. Okay, so what do you think it would be? Pause the video for 1 second just so you can think about what it might be. Okay, and you're back. So 4 times 2, you're just multiplying the two numbers together, x to the 8th. Okay? Now, if there's more than one variable in there, everything gets that power distributed to it. So, like, for example, x squared, y to the 3rd, and then all of that is to the 4th power. Well, you don't just do it once, you do it to anything that's in there, okay? So you're multiplying the power with any other exponent that's in there. So this becomes x to the 2 times 4 is 8. And then y to the 3 times 4 is 12. Okay? One more thing. If there is a coefficient inside there, if there's a number that's not an exponent, okay, that also gets the power. So one more example. Let's do 3x squared y. I'll show you two things in one. All to the 3rd power. Okay. So now you have to think of it like 3 to the 3rd, okay? So 3 to the 3rd, x to the, well, it's squared, it's already squared, so 2 times 3 is 6, so x to the 6th. And then y, well, what's there? There's nothing there, right? But remember, it's always a 1. So 1 times 3 is 3, so y to the 3rd. The only other thing that the IXL might want you to do is simplify this part. 3 to the 3rd is 3 times 3 times 3, which is 27. So you might have to do that. But other than that, that's it for this rule.